Hey, can anybody hear me? How y'all doing? I have no idea what Stacy's looking at.
Come on, Mr. Catfish.
Wonder why you didn't connect to my phone.
Live 38 seconds. Maybe. That's I just flickered. I may have to move that spot.
Yeah, I don't know if it's you or me or if it's everybody. But there you go, Tony. I don't know if anybody can hear me. If anybody's even in here. Something's totally changed up. Not sure about Stacy, where he's at. Think he's having technical difficulties too. Waiting for Tony to come in. Hello. Uh, I'm done fooling with stuff. I keep getting bounced out. So I apologize, everybody. But welcome into your Sunday night bites, which is in the afternoon because not nighttime, it's daytime. But Anthony J, the link's in the chat. 351. Good to see you. I might have to send Tony the chat, the stream this way.
Well, hell.
All right, Tony, I sent it to you on Messenger too. So I'm going to throw some jigs because I don't know if anybody can hear me or if anybody's even there. So I'm going to do my thing. Maybe I'll catch a fish. Maybe I won't. We're going to throw the old Bobby Garland out so we catch us a couple crappie. No, chat ain't froze up. Nobody's talking. Okay. So if y'all can hear me, this lake's full of stumps. There's all kinds of structure out here. So it's a really good spot for crappie when the crappie want to bite. It may not be up in here yet. So I'm throwing a little 2-inch Bobby Garland. I wanted some minnows, but bait store doesn't have minnows yet. Well, it's a gas station that carries live bait. So I couldn't get minnows because they didn't have them. Next week, they said, but they said that 2 weeks ago. So maybe in 2 weeks, they'll have them. Keep looking for Anthony J to pop back up. He's not popping in. Nobody's saying nothing. And Stacy's still gone. So I don't really know where we're at. You need bait? That was good. Yep. But you get kicked off to the side now left. You need bait?
Nah, I got some frozen. I'm just trying to get fresh.
No, I said I got frozen. I don't have anything fresh.
Did find a guy over in Iron sells frozen.
Skips or
Case outdoors. He sells skipjack. He sells shad.
I'm gonna make a skipjack run. I'm gonna get my commercial license.
But he got quite a bit over there. He's got, I heard you talking about minnows. He's got minnows.
Yeah, that's way out of my way though. I come out Farmington, so
Yeah.
I've seen this bait the feed store down here's got live bait now too.
They're in Leadington or
This one right here.
Shy.
Yeah. He's
I've
got
been in there. I don't know what they got yet.
yeah, he's got a sign out there that says live bait, but he's closed on Sunday. So I'm assuming he's got minnows too. Still nobody. Still nobody saying nothing. The little timer clicker thing he's going click, click, click. So I'm assuming somebody's there. No place out there, and that's over by the boat ramp.
I have yet to have any luck over there.
I've got some. Nothing ever big though.
Dude.
I was over at Fredericktown City Lake a couple of days ago and they were floating. So I grabbed what I could find. I missed one. Damn it. Not paying attention. The way out there.
Guys, there's 20 helicopters up there.
gonna run up to my truck and get something to wipe my hands off. Let's get that cat off. Stupid bobber one. Oh, it works though.
Yeah.
Like that's going that way. Going side to that way. You're going like way that way. Just like your land. I don't know what to do. Say, that's great.
Mid-South. Wow, somebody is there. I don't know if my phone's working right or not, because it's like I got 7 people in here. Ain't nobody said a word except for you. So can you hear me? Can you all see me? Can you hear me?
Here, fishy.
Okay. Rustic, welcome in. It's like nobody is saying nothing. And Stacey blurped out, I don't know if he is having problems or if it was my end or what. So, and I got some kids up here too. I'm sure y'all can hear them. Oh, yeah, okay, good deal. I'm gonna walk up to my truck and get something to wipe my hands off with and get the skipjack and chat off me. You know, I don't want to get my hands dirty like somebody else I know, Mike. So I'll be back in just a minute, okay? Thank you all for your patience. Sorry for all that there too. We'll put you on the catfish rods. If one of them moves, grab it. But I'll be back in just a minute.
That's the food, Daddy. A double knot with a knot. Bro! Are you getting that to me? Are you getting that to me? Red, white, and blue socks. I see it. That's what I.
All right, guys, I'm back. Thanks for waiting for me. So I don't know why I'm trying to hook that to that because I want this to hook to this, and I didn't bring the other damn battery. I quit. That's just how my day's been, folks. My phone dies, it dies. I don't care. Today is one of those days I'd rather been at work than fishing. I know that's bad to say, but it's true. Because you should never want to be to work when you can be fishing. When Stacey gets back, I'll tell you all the story. I think he probably went to the river. I know I really thought we'd get some crappies. Because it's a nice day. We've had a nice day for a while. The water temperature's warmed up a little bit, I'm sure. But still ain't moving up in here. Apparently, them catfish ain't up here either because we ain't caught no catfish yet. I don't think. I left and came back. So I don't know. Then I went and left for my play knife, so I didn't have no way to cut bait. Luckily, the guy up here let me use his knife. I'd have been really in trouble because I don't think the fish is going to eat a gizzard shad that was 8 inches long. Not in here. They might have. I got a gizzard shad the other day. It was over 13 inches long. I'm like, that's the biggest gizzard shad I think I've ever seen. That might be small for some places, but it's big for here. Still no Tony. Family and friends and outdoor. Yeah, that's it. Hi and hi and hi and bye. Sorry, I didn't see you was in there. But welcome in. Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Hopefully you come back. It's kind of crazy today. Just one of them weird days. Hopefully we'll get some action here. Maybe I'm too shallow. Maybe I'm too deep. Maybe the fish ain't here. Maybe I just don't know how to fish. I think it's probably a little bit of all of them. But we ain't catching them that deep. So let's go a little shallower. Go about that deep. That didn't cast worth crap. I was terrible. But I found sometimes your worst cast might be your best. So I do have my battery pack with me, which I put it in my cart, which I didn't think I did. So we have battery. So that's good. So now I'm gonna unplug this one and plug the other one in. We still don't have Stacey in here, and we don't have Tony. We do have 8 awesome people. Thank you guys. Now we have 7. I think I just jinxed myself. Oh well, that's the way the ball bounces. Hey Pops, how you doing? Glad you stopped in. Thank you very much. We ain't doing much. I ain't got no bites on the catfish rods, and not sure where Stacey's at. He's MIA. But he may be back. We may end up getting bites. I don't know. We'll find out. But thanks for hitting that thumbs up. Appreciate it. I got me a little umbrella for my camera stand, and I didn't think about bringing it. I know, kind of stupid. It was the whole point of buying it. I ain't smartest guys sometimes. You might think my name was Mike. Huh. Actually, Mike's a pretty smart guy, to be honest with you. He knows a lot of stuff. Might be a lot of useless stuff, but he knows a lot of stuff. Not this guy on the motorcycle again. We're gonna let that Bobby Garland float around out there and see if something wants to eat. My guess is nothing will touch it. Just like nothing's gonna touch them their rods. Not feeling it today, guys. I'm telling you. Just to be honest. And I work a double next weekend, so I will not be on Stacey's show. And then the following weekend, I'm not sure if I work on Sunday or not. So Stacey may have the next 2 weeks on his channel. So not really sure where I'm going to be at the time. So if you want real entertainment, check out Stacey at Bank Fishing Adventures for your Sunday night bites. It's going to be in the afternoon. Because that's just how it is. Place that he's been fishing in the park, he's got to leave it dark. So kind of puts a damper on what he likes to do, the spot he likes to fish. So until we get a little more daylight, them hours are just going to have to be a little different. Hey, 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 how you doing today? Good to see you in, buddy. Mr. Mucky. There's a few people in here. They've been quiet. Waiting for Stacey to come back. And Tony asked for the link, but he never did get back on. I don't know if I was having issues or Stacey's having issues, but things just kind of been goofed up today. So that's pretty much how it is in a nutshell. We got some kids up here enjoying fishing. That's what matters. Good to see kids out. Of course, I can't pan over there because they're kids, and I can't have that on YouTube because I don't have permission, all that jazz. But there's 1, 2, 3, like 3 or 4 or 5 kids up there. He's not kissing on the mirror. It is a very, very nice day. It was supposed to be around 48. I think it's probably almost 60. So it's a good day. Now, if the fish would bite, this water's pretty murky. I mean, it's not ever clear anyway, but it seems to be more murky than normal. I'll probably change this jig up if I don't do any good. A little darker color. See if that helps. I was going to put my earpiece in to try to knock some of the extra noise out, but I can't get it to connect. I'm telling you, it's just been one of them days. I hate days like this. I mean, I love that you guys came in to support us. It's just been a bad day for me. No, I didn't paint the rods. The rods are the original color they were last year. Yeah. If I peed, the wind would probably blow and it'd probably come right back on me. That's what would happen. So when Stacee gets back, if he ever comes back, I'll share my story of why my day has turned so bad and aggravated. Because it really wasn't bad when I got here. It got worse when I got here, which is even worse because I'm on water. So it should not be bad. I just don't understand why these fish ain't biting. They should be biting. At least a crappie or two. And if that wind gets bad, guys, let me know and I'll go up and get it. Landon, welcome back in. Sorry, I've had a little technical difficulties all day. Glad to see you back in. Everything should be competition. Sounds like he's winning the competition. Kind of sounds like Stacee going through all that. 4 hooks and 4 bobbers and 8 weights. That'd be Stacee Day. So I can't wait for the Mississippi River to come back up because I would sure like to do some nice catfishing in the flooded areas again and wait for that spillway area to come up there in St. John because it's like a trickle. There's hardly any water in it at all. I did catch a couple of catfish there, so I want to go back and try that for sure. I just ain't throwing with the shit. Don't know why. Not throwing well at all. Oh, let's let her float. Let her sit on the ground. Whatever you want to do. I don't want that pole to stand up anyway. If it wants to lay on the ground, let it lay on the ground. Pop a nice, cold, refreshing beverage, which isn't cold anymore. And it probably won't be refreshing. It ain't refreshing at all. Thought it would be. Got some new stickers too, Landon. So next time I see you, if I ever see you, hit me up. Wonder if my chat's broke. Chat's gotta be broke. So last time I fished here, I caught like a 6.5 and a 7.5 pound channel cat. Kind of why I came back here. Of course, it was later. It was more towards evening. Wasn't all these kids here, so it wasn't loud. It was nice and quiet. Chat is broken. Okay, thanks, Stacey. Is your chat broken? Stacey, let me know the chat's broken, guys. That's why I don't see nobody talking. No, the fish are broken because they ain't biting. Maybe I need to move over to the right a little bit and try to fish over there. The hell happened to that hook? I ain't never gonna hook nothing with that hook. That hook's been flattened out somehow. Never seen a hook like that before. I'll try it anyway. But hell, if I ain't catching nothing now, what's it gonna make a difference?
Or if I hit hard.
Hey, Landon Steele, welcome in. Good to see you. Sorry, things are kind of goofy here today. So I'm actually think I'm gonna mute the mic because these kids are so loud and they're like a long ways away from me that I know they have to be loud because they're screaming. So they have to be loud on you guys. So I'm gonna mute the mic for a few minutes just to give a little space. We're waiting for Stacey to come back in. And I thought Tony was gonna come in, but maybe he's not. So I'll be back, guys. Just enjoy the view.
Get him, Scotty. Thank you, Landa Steele. Appreciate it, buddy.
Welcome back in, Stacey.
Should have got me some food. Look
You
who
should
come
have.
back. Mid-South come back? I didn't realize he was in here.
I never realized he left. He's always in here somewhere.
He must be hiding. Push that up here.
I figured you was going there. That's your
Trying
park,
to
ain't
sit
it?
behind me. I'm trying to sit behind the camera. Well, I can't
That's what
get
I
connection. I
I
ain't
thought
figured
it
it
was
out how to
me.
get. I ain't figured out how to get behind the camera because it ain't quite working with this setup. You ain't got much clip on there.
Yeah, I'm behind the camera. See, that's the front of the camera. Scotty is having a bad day, yes.
Scotty, hell, I'm having a bad day too.
Good, we're both
I ain't
having a
got,
bad day.
I can't catch anything mid-south. I ain't got my baits out yet. You think I'll catch one before Scotty with my baits not out? Yeah, we're in the park. You don't sound like a robot no more, though, at least.
That's good. I thought it was on my end.
I don't think it was. Got 3 bars. That's normally all I get anyway, is like 3 bars.
I wish I was at the bar.
At the bar. All right, I got cut crappie in the middle rod and shad on the other 2. Let's get them out there.
I'm running
Only 4
Chad.
people in.
Yeah, I know. They're dropping like flies. I ain't done nothing but moan and complain the whole time I've been here, though, so I don't blame them.
Oh, man. What happened to your tent?
Well, I took it down. I don't know why that notification noise is on because I've got it turned off.
$3.51. I don't know if you heard me
Fine.
the first time. Thanks for coming in. My connection sucked. There wasn't no bites there either. I haven't got no bites here this year yet, so we'll try again.
Yeah, this is where I caught those 2 big catfish like late last year. So that's why I came back here. I was like, well, might as well give it a try. Well, I actually had a dual purpose. So I got a tent offer for a truck tent. So I'm like, they got a little campground here. I knew there'd be nobody here. I'm like, it's a perfect spot to do it. Well, I got it here. And of course, I took it out of the package because, you know, us guys, we just take things out of the package and put them together. So I'm like, okay, this goes this way. This goes this way. It's just like a dome tent, but it sits in the bed of your truck. Well, them damn poles are just like, it's almost like they're an inch too long. There's the headpiece. And it's like you really had to fight it. And it's like you were going to break them. Then I finally got that part together, and then I went to put the rest of it together, and the parts kept falling apart and popping apart on it. And then all of a sudden it went poof, just like it should have done in the first place. I spent 2 hours trying to put the stupid ass tent together to do a review on it. It was just ridiculous. Something that should have took me 10 minutes to put together. The clips kept clipping together. Once it was up, it was a nice tent, but it was really aggravating to try to put together. But I probably should have put it together first and then came out and put it together again.
Try that out. Scotty's having a bad day. I can't wait to see the thumbnail for stupid ass tent. Right, Mid South? All right, let's catch a kitty cat. One out there really far. What's Scotty doing? Fishing for crappie?
I am. Ain't having no luck, but I
Could have done that. Kitty, kitty. I don't. I'm not sure if it made it 40 degrees here today or not.
That's pretty nice here, Stacey.
60 degrees one day and 30 the next.
Well, it was only supposed to be 48, but I think it's over 48.
Oh, I went slack. What the heck?
Hi.
Hello. What'd it go slack for, Stacey? You got a turtle?
Nah, current pushes everything back this way. Or it could be a bite. You never know.
Actually, Mid South, I think I did actually make a comment in the video that it was a stupid ass tent. And it was a pain in the butt to put together. But honestly, I think it's more my frustration, and I made it harder on myself than what it needed to be.
So, what not to do to put together a tent?
Yeah. And it's just a stupid dome tent. But the way my truck's designed, it doesn't quite fit my truck right, I don't think, even though it's for my style of truck.
Huh.
So I'm gonna go home over the next couple of days, and I'm gonna put the thing off and on my truck a couple times, and see if I can't find an easier way to put this thing together. Because I looked on YouTube, and there's not really but 1 or 2 videos on this tent. And the one video that I seen from the company that makes it, they put it together on the ground and pick it up and put it in their truck. So that's what I did originally. Because it's light enough. It's only maybe 7 to 10 pounds tops. So it's not like it's a heavy tent. It's put together well, made of good material. This guy up here is going to get me a damn copyright. I guess I'm gonna mute my mic.
I don't hear him.
You can't hear it. Hey Chevy, how you doing?
No. Might be able to with the headphones.
I can hear it, so I just assumed that you guys could hear it. This guy stays down here. He rides his little motorcycle down here, a fake motorcycle. You know, some like Mid-South to drive motorcycle, little 50cc, and he drives down here and sits down here all the time. Bad part is, Mid-South would probably fall over on it or flip it backwards. Oh, not a whole lot there, Chevy. Just trying to catch a fish. We ain't having no luck though. I ain't having no luck with nothing. That's bad. Stacey and I ain't catching no fish. Stacey ain't even here no more. Crappie ain't biting. Catfish ain't biting. Are you back, Stacey?
Yeah. Somebody's throwing rocks out in front of me.
Oh, that's nice. Did you tell him to stop?
I don't see him.
Jerry, how you doing? Welcome in.
All
Nice
right.
to see you.
Hey, Jerry.
Uh,
Chevy. I don't
yeah,
think they seen me.
there ain't nothing fun about this fishing day, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's been rough. I don't see how nobody seen the lines. They're right there.
Well, I don't know how they can't see you sitting there. The bite is absolutely terrible.
They
Not
threw it
catch-
from the bank from the other side.
No. Ain't catching no catfish, ain't catching no crappie. I thought we'd catch one of the two. But it is the
Luckily,
middle
my
of the day.
baits are further out.
That's good.
But that's crap you get all the time.
Yeah.
I'm doing the definition of insanity. Keep fishing the same spot with no good results.
No, I'm gonna recast my bait turn somewhere else.
Probably is where he's at. I'm freezing to death.
That's nice, isn't it?
He says it's nice there. I'm in a winter coat, winter hat. Sun feels good though.
I'm in a
Wind ain't too
sweatshirt.
bad.
I'm in a sweatshirt and a t-shirt. Is that wind bad, Stacy?
Sounds like a robot again to me, but that could be my connection. But good to get out of the house. Definitely out of moving day.
Hey, I just actually had a hit.
Can't hardly see your rods. See one of them.
Because it ain't facing them. There.
Oh, now we can see them. Won't be able to see you down the bank though.
I'm gonna have to go up and get that cover for my microphone.
Windy there, I imagine. Something look like it's nibble in the orange rod. Could just be debris. Yeah, it's going slack. What the heck? Oh, what Scotty said is probably a turtle.
Turtle, turtle, turtle.
Turtle, turtle, turtle. I've seen turtles when I was at the pond. They woke up when it got warm. Where do they go when it's froze? I don't know. What is froze?
Nope, not yet.
That little kid's patient as Scotty.
They're all getting ready to leave.
I was lucky to get this spot.
Might actually get to have some peace and quiet here in a minute.
Oh man. At least you ain't got nobody throwing rocks at you in your water. There ain't no way the heck they didn't see that line.
They just didn't care.
They weren't looking, I don't think. I think they just threw it over the trees. There's trees over there off to the left.
Get that bottle in that bag.
Oh, that looks like a fight on the orange rod again. Don't be a mud puppy or a turtle, please.
What? It's got a comfy handle? Oh man. Need me one of them. Pulled pork?
Huh?
You ready to go back and eat some pulled pork?
I like this one. Keep on time to catch a big old fish.
You're trying to catch a big old fish?
Yep.
Well, one of these days I'll have to take you to my fish spot up in the city. Oh, that's right there.
Sounds like they're really close.
Bye. So I kind of tried to do something different. I felt like my line was constantly tangling up around my my main line. So I took some stir straws and some speed stops. And I kind of put them stir straws out, kind of hold that bait off that line. Keeps it seems like it keeps it from twisting, but I haven't caught any fish, so I don't know if I'm not catching fish because of this, which I guess you guys can see that. I don't know. Or if I'm just not getting any bites.
Oh, I'm sure there's a bunch of coffee stirrers out there in the water. It's probably ain't gonna affect it. Especially with all the people putting rattles on there, Scotty. All kinds of stuff right at the end of the line there.
Yeah, I just didn't know if that. I didn't know if it had an effect on it or not.
Maybe you need a couple BBs in that stirrer there, making some noise.
I just wish I knew where the stinking crappie were. I mean, usually you're good for a couple crappie here.
I don't know. Changes from day to day. Might be the time of day.
It could be.
Oh, somebody's throwing what's down the river there. They're throwing rocks in. Now that is closer to where I'm throwing. Can't win the day. That's exactly why I want to get away from public places. What was that noise?
I guess he shoved his hand in the door.
Ow! Check that orange one. It looked like it had several bites, but
Yeah, I seen them people pull up here when I got ready to do that video. I'm like, man, I hope they don't stay that long. I've seen all those kids.
yeah. Gets warm, it'll be busier and busier there, imagine.
Yeah, I won't come here unless it's like early in the morning or late at night.
Yeah. Come on, I got some good bait out there, guys.
Now I got shad
Must
out
not
there.
be no fish.
I've only had one hit, and it was on this little swim bait.
Oh, anything will hit a swim bait.
Only one I've had though.
Yeah,
That's pretty.
only one.
Only one.
What is that? Like a dock? Is that like a dock in front of you?
It's a pier.
Up here? That looks like a good crappie spot then.
Yeah, see, it goes way out yonder.
Oh, okay. I remember that. You fishing that before.
And it goes way down there.
That orange rod's bouncing. I don't know. Could be the wind. That acts like
And
something's biting on it. Could be debris or anything.
this hook is jacked up too. It's like something smashed it flat.
Huh.
I really need to change this hook out. It's not even sharp.
Take it, you darn fish.
Take it, take it, take it.
Yeah, you get a stick over here and it just goes around in circles. So it'll hit every line and everything else. This spot here, everything just twirls in it. Just goes around in circles. It'll come back toward me and then go back the other way. And then go back around. So perfect spot for fish to feed in. They just sit there and wait on it. If there's any fish in there. Gets hit a lot by people though. I ain't got nobody talking.
Wow, That's why I thought it was broke.
Yeah, 3 people it says in right now, but slow day. There's probably 20 other people alive right now on vertical.
Probably.
Yeah, it's probably 30 or 50, probably, to be honest with you.
Have you seen on Danny?
No,
I haven't seen him at all. I mean, he popped in once, but I ain't seen him put no videos or anything.
no, I just seen him. He bought a bunch of lures on his community page. That's about it. Heck, it's probably still frozen water in Michigan, though.
It could be.
They don't have the weather we get. Their nice day's 40. Which I'm calling that a cold day right now after being in the 60s. Supposed to be 50 the rest of the month, though. 50s and 60s.
I think we got 1 or 2 cold days coming up, and it's going to be the same here.
Yeah. We're getting our cold days right now, but then it's going to be rainy and windy. Wind ain't too bad here today.
Yeah, it ain't too bad here. Just a gust here and there.
Handle that. Come on, kitty kitty. Usually this place is on fire right now. This year's just, usually in February it's on fire. This year's completely dead. The water needs to be up a bunch though, but it's a good flooded spot. Right now it's going down. Yeah, ain't nobody chatting. 2 people now. They ran them all off.
All right.
One of them's probably you.
Well, I don't got it on my phone. Once Tony got it on TV. Well, Tony can't because he's not home.
Oh, there you go. I'll check that orange, right? Been doing all kinds of weird stuff. Oh well, we ain't getting anything either, so that's no big deal. Not even a crappie. I could have went to the crappie hole. I might have to check that out.
Looks like there's a nice breeze to keep cool. Yeah, it's a breeze.
Well, my
Actually,
full,
I think I'm gonna go up and get my covers so that wind's not blowing through my phone. That drives me insane when I'm trying to watch a video and all I hear is wind.
wind, yeah.
Which is not bad like right now, but does do its gust. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a screen for it.
Get to wrestle. We're gonna check that orange one and throw it back out. And the wind blowing it now. Keeps going slack like that. Weird. That's just the way the spot is. Matthew. How's it going? The mustard, that's not mine. Trying to catch some catfish. Not having much luck. No Scotty's cameras. Wind coming in. That's a windy March. Small crappie head. Crappie head in the middle and shad on the outside rod. No, Scotty said he had one bite on a swim bait, and that's it, I think. Thought one of his catfish rods got hit. But nope, no luck. I've not had much luck at all this year yet, but I keep trying. Gotta keep them baits out there. Of course, not going rods. Appreciate you coming in. We'll see if we can get one here soon. Maybe a little early in the day. Almost 4 here. So. I like the morning bite. I'm not too much the bite, but it's a little warmer. They still move at night time. Even in the cold. Middle rod's doing some dancing now. Could be the wind. 4 people in it. Sure hit that thumbs up for old Scotty. He might come back and catch one for us. He's been trying for some crappie too. He's got some warmer weather, and I'm sitting in the 40s, which I call pretty nice for this time of year, though, either way. Come on, Scotty.
I'm here.
Where that window is. There's a bite. That might be a bite. Oh, no, bite. Come on, take it.
Matthew, welcome in. Stacy's got a couple bites. I haven't got anything. Wind cover for that dude. Knock some of that wind out, hopefully. Get it, Stacy. Yeah, full screen. I ain't getting anything.
You had a bite.
Oh, I did have.
All right, well, I got it.
Exit Han Solo. But appeared to be a bite. Let's see. Could be.
It could just be crap flowing down there too into your line.
Yeah. Well, it keeps going slack, so that's possible. The way it was bouncing had me there for a minute. Get too excited.
Well, I'm glad I put that screen cover over that wind started to pick up quite a bit.
There it's bouncing
Hey,
again.
Do what? I'm sorry.
That appears to be a bite, man. I don't know. Could be a mud puppy playing with me.
Could be a turtle.
Yeah, could be.
I ain't got to worry about no mud puppies up in here. I just got to worry about turtles.
Could be something on the line. But that's closest thing I've seen to a bite. That's the closest thing that I've seen to a bite this year. River rat.
Come in, welcome in.
Man, no luck. No luck here. And darn if it isn't cold. What's the temp there? 60? I'm sitting in the 40s. Supposed to get up to 40. I don't know, 5 maybe today, maybe. I don't think it made it. It's hard to tell with the breeze. I see my breath anyway, so. '50s there too. 50s ain't really that bad for March, in my opinion, but probably is from where you are. I had a couple of 60-degree days, and I thought, man, this is going to be nice. Shot down to 30 Friday, and snowing. Trying to. 34 in Ohio, 15 winds. Man, yes, the wind's killer. Bend it over. Bend it. Bend it. I think that's a stick or something going on my line there. Keeps wrapping up in my line, that spot. Yeah, 34 is yeah, it's quite cool. Almost freezing with that wind. It would be freezing. Fortunately, the wind ain't as bad as what they were saying today. It was a little bit more when I was at the pond or lake. No trees around, but it shoots right at you. We're gonna check that orange rod, see if we're getting anything on that or not. I'm right down from another river coming out. Unfortunately, the mouth of it is pretty shallow. There's somebody else there, Scotty.
Put it up.
Windy too, River Rat. Yeah, it's going to be a windy March, it seems like. I'd probably rather be on the bank with the wind than being on a boat with the wind. Check that orange rod out. Good luck. I'm going to take a nap. All right, River Rat. Sounds like a good idea. Sounds like something I'd do. After I'd get a bite to eat and then take a nap.
I know.
Catch you later, buddy. We're going to throw that other bait back out. We do got crappie on the middle rod. I'm hoping it gets a bite. I got a little pond I fish, and there's all kinds of crappie, but none of them are like, most of them are like 5 to 6 inches. Cut crappie, get it out there. Hopefully, don't cross the other line. Take a nap. I thought we were almost in spring. I guess we're getting there, I guess. Anybody else ready for spring? Oh, I am. Cool in the mornings, cool at night, but warm a little bit in the day. Getting dark a little later. Well, Scotty's messing around with crappie talking to somebody, I guess. Tell the other two to back out. Wait, oh my.
Okay, I'm back.
Catch any?
Heck no.
Oh, I heard somebody talking. That's all I heard.
Yeah, I was up there talking to the guy at the end of the pier.
How many stickers did you give him?
None. Them things are gold, man. They're gold.
Golden. I thought they were blue.
All right, take it easy, River Rat, if you're still in here.
Went to take a nap.
Yep. I'll take a nap in my tent. that goes in the back of my truck. It didn't take me 4 hours to put it up.
How long was it going to take you to take it down?
It took me about 2 minutes to take it down.
Hope you got that on video.
Nope. I was so aggravated with the time I was done.
Darn it.
I really think that material needs to stretch a little bit in order to fit them poles right.
Hope I'm not ready to go off because you're sounding like a robot again on my end. Could be me again. I don't know. Probably. We'll see if I get kicked out again.
I never used to get service here, so it could very well be me.
Shaky service. I don't ever have problems here. We don't have that problem at Sam's Club either, really.
That's right there in town too, ain't it?
Kitty, kitty, kitty. I've never caught a carp on cut bait either, so some people catch carp on cut bait.
I ain't either.
I ain't never had. Of course, I guess
I've seen Tony catch buffalo on cut bait. Did I lose you? I did. We lost Stacee again. I'm gonna go deeper. Maybe I ain't deep enough. Ah, Stace's back. Man, we got 2 awesome people in here. Thanks, 2 awesome people.
muted. You start sounding like a robot, and I get kicked out. What's up with that? I don't know. Yep, still got 2 awesome people in here. Somebody's going to support me. And no, Scotty.
Hey, at least we're fishing.
Right, fishing in the wintertime.
Daylight savings time's around the corner.
I don't know what you said.
So like daylight savings time's around the corner.
Yeah, yeah. I've not really seen any fish up here this year yet, so it's interesting. Oh, big old crane across from me there. He knows where the darn bait fish are.
Yep.
He may have got one because he went out there in the water and grabbed it. Looks like he might be eating it. Yep, he does. No, my camera can't zoom in that far. Oh, my line went slack on the orange one again. Oh, Wild Hook, how's it going?
Huh.
Haven't seen you
Adrian,
for a minute. We're out here trying to play Wild Hook catfish. Jump on the line, catfish.
I'd just be happy for anything to jump on the line.
Jump on the line. Jump on the line. My connection ain't working crap today. I don't know what's going on.
You may need to restart your phone.
Maybe. I thought I could have seen a fish next to me. Getting mirages now. It's been so long since I've seen one.
It's called fishful thinking.
Yeah, fishful thinking. There we go. Could have just been a stick. It disappeared. It disappeared finally, but could have just been a stick. It looked like a fish. Oh, we may have to throw it around, I guess. I really don't catch my fish anywhere else. No structure over here, so go to the other side, but your bait don't stay there for 2 minutes before it heads on down.
There's all kinds of structure out here. There's stumps and everything else. It's just no fish seem to be in here.
No fish wants it. Maybe they're suspended. Maybe they're not on the bottom.
The crappie ain't nowhere. I know that.
Damn crappie.
There's many dinky ass crappies that's in this lake. I should have caught one.
Don't give up.
Inside.
I'll give you the rest of mine. I cut his head off. Sound like somebody's trying to talk. I can't hear him.
I was kind of hoping this guy would show up today.
Don't feel bad. I'm out fishing and getting skunked too. All right, Wild Hook. You should come on up.
Oh, God.
3 skunks are better than 1.
That's the way I look at it.
Right? 3 skunks are better than 1. Yeah, bite just ain't real good yet. It'll get there. I'll start going up to the small river for me. They must head out in the wintertime here. It does get pretty shallow, but they'll creep back in it here in the spring. probably in the next 2 or 3 weeks. Come on, fishies. I didn't throw the other 2 baits out. I joined the club. Club Skunk. All right, join the club. Skunk Haters Club. Well, can't get a bite there. Guess we'll throw it out in a different spot. Bait ain't really holding on the current seam at all. So
I've tried shallower, I've tried deeper. I can't find them crappie enough.
Shit ain't good.
No, no good at all.
how about that crappie head?
It's on a piece of wrought iron.
Okay.
Drive the rod out on the ground and that PVC sets on it.
Cool.
Thanks. People like my rod holders. I destroyed one of them trying to modify it. So I'm like, there's $10 gone.
See how many bobbers I bought you?
Yeah.
But I bought 3 different sizes. Yep. Large, medium, and
Maybe we can get by. That one close. Throw one close. Throw one out on the current seam again. Burpee around some structure.
you see that thing they got at Walmart that for catfish?
Zero.
That's
Zero
the hook.
people in.
That's the hook for you. Like like one of them like $3. Build you a little 5/4 tray,
Mm-hmm.
and then you fold this down in there. Set this string in plastic. Somehow that goes to your string.
Right.
If there's that fish pulls in that string, it holds jerk up like this.
Yeah, I ain't seen one of them.
Yeah, they got them at Walmart for like 20 something bucks. Right out.
I set my own damn hook for 25.
Real heavy stuff.
Zero people, Scotty.
All right.
We're cranking it out today.
I'll tell you what, if people keep coming up here, I'm gonna quit. That whole damn parking lot's full.
Busy today there, huh?
Looks like it.
That spring weather. Come on, crappie head. Oh, we got one back in. Welcome in. Welcome back in. If you can believe it. Almost 2 hours, Scotty.
2 hours and nothing.
And that's for me. I don't know how long you've been going.
Not quite 2 hours.
I had to drive across town. Still not getting any bites.
I could be using the wrong color jig. I could be doing anything wrong.
Hold your
Been
mouth
using
wrong.
that monkey milk kind of like a shad. Or a
It's hard to
minnow.
go
And I
wrong
did-
with It's hard to go wrong with monkey milk.
Yeah, I know. I'm about ready to lower that thing and park my butt and just sit here and watch these rods do whatever they're not going to do.
If they ain't biting on monkey milk, I usually just give up. At least in that spot.
I'm going to spin you around.
Right round.
That's right.
Welcome to the Skunk Sunday Night Bites during the daytime.
Pretty soon, we'll get back to normal schedule hours.
Yeah, maybe might get on some fish. More frequently. Hopefully. Hopefully do a little crappie fish.
Well, that's kind of what my plan was, to catch some crappie and some catfish. Both.
Yeah.
But now, I'm just going to sit there and watch these poles do absolutely nothing.
I'm gonna be throwing some live crappie out this year, I think. If I can catch crappie.
Can you use live?
Huh?
Can you use live, or has it got to be cut?
No, as long as I catch it legally. I can't net them. I don't know how they tell, but whatever. But, you know.
Anthony went live.
Oh, he's going to join you, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, we got Troy is live. All Things Country's live. Tony's live. Hooks and Hammocks live.
Well, cool. Good to hear.
That's why nobody else is here, because they're there.
Oh, well, that's happens. Sunday's easy day to go live.
Yep. And when we started this, nobody went live on Sundays. That's why we did it.
No, they did not. Nobody did. Very few. See what we started?
Yep. Everybody's
Well,
got to do
nobody. A lot of people went live during Sunday morning, but and evening, but they didn't go at nighttime or that late anyway.
Now, next week I work double, Stacey, so I'm gonna be able to be in.
Double.
And I'm not sure about the following week.
Next 2 weekends, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure about that second week. So you might have to run the show that week too.
Damn it. Hoping I'm on fish by then. This is getting old here.
Yeah, two more weeks, you should have some good weather and water be warming up.
Yeah. Get them fish moving. Right now, I think they're just holed up. Wherever they're holed up, they're just holed. Moving. They ain't
I
moving around much.
probably should have parked over by the dam and made that half-mile walk to get to water and fished over in that deep hole there. Because it's the deepest part. It's about 13 feet.
Yeah.
But I kind of figured them fish would be up here in the shallows moving around looking for food.
Right. Well, I'm sure they're following food somewhere.
Because this is only a couple feet deep here where I'm fishing.
Right.
Couple feet deep, but there's structure. See, he comes down here, fishes all the time. He even said the fish ain't in here now. But he said they'll be here in a couple hours. This guy talks a lot. He always does. All right, we got one watcher. Woohoo! That's all right. I wouldn't want to watch us not catch no fish either. Of course, it's nothing unusual for us. Come on, fishy action. Oh, we lost Stacey again. Wonder why he's having such a bad connection issue.
But they still got to feed. I tell you what, Tom.
See, that's what I thought.
Gotta.
Stacey, where'd you go? Hey, Mike, how you doing? That's a slow day, buddy. We ain't catching nothing. I tried for crappie, ain't caught none. Fishing for catfish, ain't caught none. And Stacey keeps losing service, but he ain't caught none neither. But it's great to see you in. Slow day. There's so many lives going on. There ain't too many people in anybody's lives. So, well, if you want to go to Anthony J, I'm sure he's got a bunch. But for the most part, it's been a slow day. Stacey's trying to come back in.
I don't know what's going on. My phone rebooted.
Yeah, you must have had trying to do an update or something, maybe.
I don't know what's going on here. Maybe it's going to work now. Hey, Mike.
I don't know. I'm gonna give these fish probably another hour. If we don't get something, I don't know. I'm gonna stay on.
Says you got 5 people on now, though.
Hey, that's like the record for the day, I think.
I don't know where they come from. I left. You got 5. I should probably leave more often, I guess.
You're the entertainment of the show.
I don't know about that. You put
I do.
you putting a tent together might be an entertainment.
I ought to just post that video just to post it, so everybody sees how aggravated I get trying to put a stupid tent together that should took me 5 minutes.
Right.
But I mean, I really, it seemed like once it's stretched, it was easier to work with. Probably check in both honey holes again next week. Well, I hope you have more luck than we have, because none of our honey holes are doing any good.
I'm checking mine, and fish ain't moving yet. It's early though. I mean,
Even where I have been catching catfish all winter, I wasn't catching no fish. Yeah, I ought to put that thing just together, and you guys you can laugh at all the aggravation I was going through.
yeah.
Because I don't really know that it's worth trying to go through and piece it up to make it look any nicer. You know what I mean?
Might just have to redo it.
I'm thinking that's probably going to be easier. Just redo the whole damn video.
Yep.
So, Mike, if you go out and hit that honey hole, I hope you have the best luck, because we ain't having no luck at all, buddy.
Nope.
Domingo, welcome in. Good to see you.
Domingo.
I enjoyed your video. I think he put a video out this morning or yesterday. He's catching crappie. I think he had a bass at the end too.
Wow.
I ain't gonna swear to that one. I think he hit, because I think I went from one video to the other because I walked in the other room. So it might have been on a totally separate video.
Oh, I hear a drone flying around.
Yeah, one above the dam and one below the dam. I hope they produce you something, because, like I said, ain't nothing doing any good for us.
Hey, crap biting.
Even the guy up here on the end, he's been here for longer than I have, and he ain't even had no bites.
Yeah.
And he's fishing a lot deeper water than what I'm fishing. And he's using shad and bluegill. I know once that sun starts to go behind them trees, it's going to get chilly.
Well, I know it is here. I should have wore another jacket.
So I was
coat.
kind of looking up the how many rod and reels are you allowed to use in Missouri? Because I've always been under the assumption or understanding that it was 3. So this says in Missouri you can use up to 3 poles and lines while fishing, unless you're fishing the Mississippi. And then it says explanation: if you use more than 3 poles, you must label each additional pole with your conservation number or your name and address.
Oh, so you're on Missouri, you use more than.
So does it not contradict itself by saying you can use 3, but you can use more?
Yeah. Usually the big river is different.
Well, I know Missouri or on the Mississippi, you can use 2 rods without having them labeled, and anything over 2 rods, you have to have a label, even if it's in your hand and you're, say, bass fishing with it.
How many can you use then?
You can use up to 50 hooks. So you can have 50
Oh yeah,
rods
but
out.
I'm just, okay. That's what the question was. Some
But
people
that's
use
on,
like 10. Some people use like 10 rods.
right. Well, you can if it doesn't go past the 50 hooks.
I've never seen nobody put 10 hooks on one rod, but I guess you could.
No, I don't know how you'd ever cast it.
I don't know.
I mean, you could use 25 rods that has 2 hooks on it.
Yeah. But why?
I don't know why you do either. Or what, 17.3.3.3.3 rods if you have 3 hooks.
We're allowed 3 and that's it. So that's, some places are only allowed 2, some places 1. But you run a trot line, you can have
You can,
150 hooks or whatever.
yeah, I think you can do
Run as
50
many
on trot.
You can run as many trot lines you want.
And I wonder what the heck the difference is. One sits there and gets hung up and gets everybody else hung up. And
Yeah. They can run as many hooks and lines as they want. But we were only allowed 3. Of course, 3's enough for me, but
I agree. Yeah, I should have a 3rd rod. That's why I'm not catching no fish.
well,
I
it
can't
does
catch
help.
I can't catch nothing on the middle rod.
Yeah. Usually my 3rd rod's a throw it in a weird spot normally. One rod always goes in the spot where I don't think the fish are at.
Yep. Because that's probably where the fish are going to be.
Sometimes it sometimes is. Like one shallow, one farther out, one right on the structure. Or all 3 on the structure. It's
Well, I know I went
but
through some of my rods and I managed to find 3 rods that are white. They're like medium, so I might try to start using those when I'm fishing these smaller lakes.
might be a good idea. What kind? Medium action? That's
Yeah,
probably all you need. Medium.
yeah, they're more like bass type rods, but
Right. Yeah, they would work for catfish.
I mean they're spinner rods, but still the bass style versus the
Yeah.
catfish style.
Probably get a good bend in them. Probably work with a
Yeah,
circle hook good.
yeah, there was some rods that, believe it or not, I got on clearance. I
I believe it.
think I paid like $10 a piece for them combos.
Ain't like you have to buy all called catfish stuff. I mean, it could be any rod that'll work with it.
But when I go to Mississippi, I'm taking my big rods.
Well, I would, yeah.
When I go down to
Heavy line
Kentucky, I'm taking
with
my
some
big
big
rods.
line too. Some heavy line also.
Oh, I only use it's 30-pound line. That's all I'm using.
Well, 30-pound line's pretty heavy. So you go to Mississippi though, they can break 30-pound line.
Well, them 2 big fish I caught didn't break it. Nope. That's pulling some drag though too.
Not that day. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're pulling drag. I bet they were.
I watched that video where I caught that big one. It took me. It only took me 5 minutes to get him in, which is
Wow.
kind of really surprising because 5 minutes for a fish that big, you'd have thought it would take
It,
10,
it,
15, 20 minutes.
it probably felt like it was long.
It did.
Hey, Tony.
Hey, how you doing? Good to see you.
5 minutes is a long time on a video, though.
Yeah. So I thought about actually making a video of just catching that fish. Just doing it like a screen
5 minutes,
recording of it.
5 minutes seems like a long time.
Well, we have
When
to
you're on,
8 people. Awesome.
when you're on a boat and you're catching the fish pretty deep, 5 minutes ain't nothing because you got to take your time with them.
Yeah, because you don't want to give them swimmer's bladder.
Yep. And I thought I'm slow bringing in fish, and I'm not. I'm still not even slow enough.
You got to let them burp. You see
Yep.
them bubbles come up, you're okay. But
Yeah, like 30 feet deep, I have to burp for sure.
either there, you got to take that pipe and put that pipe in there. Rob Fox, welcome in. Good to see you again.
So,
You take a PVC pipe and you put it in the catfish's throat if you bring them in too fast, and it'll deflate them.
right. Squeeze their belly real hard. Come on, fishes. Got 9
That's what
people
I'm.
in now. Get
That's
closer to the
exactly.
evening.
Yeah. Hey guys, hit that thumbs up too if you don't mind.
Get closer in the evening. Get more people.
Even if you don't like the stream, smash that thumbs up.
If you don't like it, it's
Probably get lots of thumbs up now.
4 thumbs down.
So my conclusion of the Missouri law about how many rods and reels you can have is inconclusive. It says you can have this many, but it says you can have more at the same time.
Sound like you got to put your name on the 3rd rod, right? No matter where you're
Well,
at.
yeah, it would be the 4th rod unless you're on the Mississippi.
Okay, so you can have 3 at any time.
Unless you're on the Mississippi. Then you can only have 2 without your name on it.
All right. What's
I
that
need to
supposed?
find
What's that
I need to
supposed to
find
prove?
the conservation officer and ask him.
What's that supposed to prove?
I have no clue.
But it don't make any sense to me.
It don't make sense to me either.
If you're allowed like 5, and there's 10 sitting there, and you got 2 buddies there, the guy could say, "Hey, one guy's got 6, one guy's got 5, or whatever." But none of their names are on them, so they can't prove whose the rods they are. I guess I don't know. It don't make any sense to me. But
It don't me either. So I just like whatever.
and there's a little baby sitting there. Hey, oh, that's his rod.
Hey, that's okay, Tony. You ain't missed nothing. We can't catch crappie. We can't catch catfish. Probably couldn't even catch cold today.
I might get you gold. I don't know. Getting there.
I know Stacy's probably antsy to get in the water now.
Oh no.
He's the only fisherman you're going to see that takes a shower or a bath every night he goes fishing.
Just about.
Oh, I got a fish. Got to get in the water.
I do like to wade. I do like to wade for fish. Might be a minute. Might be July. Boy, they just ain't biting though, that's for sure.
You remember you get your fishing license, didn't you?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Thank you for reminding me, though.
Yeah, I thought about it the other day. I'm like, crap, I better stop and get mine. Yeah, the conservation likes to come down here and check people. So I just don't know these fish are anywhere around. I might try to throw them back out a different spot. Maybe I'll throw it in closer.
You have a Facebook page? Is that what you do?
I do YouTube. Yeah,
What's the name of your channel?
that's Fun Fishing Adventures. Here, I'll give you a sticker.
Oh, thank you, man. No problem. My name's Sean. Nice to meet you.
Our license, Illinois, go till, well, I can't even read it.
Illinois ends the end of February.
Oh, really? Mine goes
Pretty
into
sure.
March. Indiana. Yeah, I do that. Tried to throw the rod across the river and it just went downstream, so probably got hung up.
Would you believe I just gave a sticker away?
Nope, I can't believe it. I knew you was gonna give a sticker away today because there's so many people there.
See, I got my, because I know I got to renew my Illinois and I got to renew my Kentucky. See, which one is this one? I think this one's Kentucky.
Oh, that's interesting.
No, this one's Illinois.
Well, I can barely afford the 22, 23 bucks for the Indiana.
Yeah, Illinois is March 31st. I thought it was the end of February.
That's just like Indiana then.
And then this one, February 28th. This one's Kentucky. Kentucky's at February 28th. So I got to replace that one.
Easy to forget, I can tell you that.
Yeah. That's why that auto renew is so much nicer.
I never heard of auto renew.
They got it in Missouri, just automatically. Missouri's even got a lifetime.
I think they do here too, but I think it's people over a certain age or so much money.
If you get it when you're young, it's like a couple $100, but it's good all your life.
Wow.
Like at my age, it cost me more to buy it till 65 than what it cost me just buying it by the year.
Right.
So Fourth Coast, you're absolutely correct. It is March 31st.
But definitely
I thought
cheaper
it
to
was-
have it than to get nabbed with it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That one. It's like 150 bucks, I think. It
You
may
know,
be
I
higher.
wanted-
than that.
I was thinking about going to Tennessee one day when I go down to Tony's, but I ain't paying no $100 for a non-residential fishing license.
That's crazy.
$100 for a non-residential.
The fishing's crazy there, though. So,
Well, I
you
know,
get
but still,
trophy any cast, or
yeah,
not.
if you don't hear a whole lot of people catching them on the west side of Tennessee. It's all East Tennessee.
Right.
I'd be going to the west side of Tennessee, so I'd be fishing the Mississippi River.
Somebody's got a drone flying around. Same river though.
Same river, just different spot.
Just different location. It's the hot spots right there, Watts Bar and Chickamauga and all that.
Yeah, they say all the big fish are caught out of those lakes. I don't think they're caught out of there. I think there's probably a lot fewer than what there was.
Ain't nobody eating them, so they ain't
Nope.
going nowhere. Well, I couldn't say that. I'm sure there's people eating them, the smaller ones.
One of these days, I'm gonna learn how to throw a damn cast net. I can't throw my cast net for nothing.
Just takes practice. I'm rusty as hell, so even I can
Yeah,
catch.
but you got one. You got one of them fancy cast nets, so
Well, it makes it easier.
you throw it out and come up with a huge pile full of shad.
When I get lucky, yeah. The trick is to throw one time and catch a bunch. You don't have to
Yep.
throw, so you don't have to wear your arms out.
I know when I go back up to rods, I'm gonna make sure I take my cast net with me this time
There you go.
because I really don't want to take all kinds of bait up there because I'll end up wasting it.
34 in Ohio.
Tell you what, I'm about ready to go and get my jacket. That wind's getting cold. It's hot out here, but the wind's getting cold.
Rub it in, man. Rub it in. Rub it in. A cold 60, right?
Well, I don't know. It's probably 50 something now.
Cold 50.
Let's see what it says. It says it's 51 degrees with the sun shining.
I don't know. It's supposed to have got 40 some here. I don't know if I ever made it or not. I've had a coat on all day, so.
I might as well take my other two rods up there that I ain't going to use because there ain't no damn fish in there.
Darn fish. Any bait fish moving around?
Nothing in the top of the water. There's no shad running, nothing.
Weird.
That's kind of why I went with shad in here because it's natural bait for this thing.
Right. And the best bait in the winter. You got to have fish moving around.
Yep.
They can't find it. That's a lake, right? So.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know something. I don't know if it's a creek or what that feeds it. I know something feeds it,
Right.
but I've never been that far up to actually look because it gets really shallow up there, and I don't want to take my boat up there. I don't have a jet prop, so
Well, there ain't nothing
not
biting here. There hasn't been nothing biting on downriver from my other fishing spot.
Hey, you caught a crappie the other day.
Crappie are in the pond. Yeah,
Yeah, I got that.
crappie. It's been a while since I caught a crappie in that pond.
Yeah, yesterday I definitely got hit with the first cast curse. I caught that bass the very first cast, and I didn't catch nothing the rest of the day.
Dang.
I believe in that first cast catch curse.
It's been known to happen. It could either go either way. It's going to be the best day or the worst day. Or you just catch a couple more and that's about it. Or it could be the only catch of the day. That's the way it goes.
Drone.
All right, we're back down to 3 people.
Oh man, you kicked him out. Almost 5.
Yeah, I wish that YouTube wouldn't have took that watch hour bar away, because now you don't know if you're getting watch hours or not on the final screen.
Well, you're probably not getting many out of this one.
Average duration 10 seconds.
There for a while it was 0. I was like, what the? I don't know, maybe I was froze because mine rebooted. I don't know what was going on. I'm not supposed to be on auto update, but you know how they change it every time you do anything.
Yep. That's like you find apps on your phone that weren't there before. I'm like, well, how'd that get there? I didn't put that there.
Right. I prefer controlling everything myself. Before you know it, you ain't got no memory left.
Yep.
Or-
And that's
or
what it was.
space.
I had a bunch of apps that just took over and ate the hell, ate all my space up.
Yeah. They will. Hey, I got 128 gigs. Only 2 gigs left.
That's how I am.
What? I just bought the phone. The hell?
Yeah, there was one. I don't remember what the heck it was, but it was sucking up. It had ate up like 8 gigs, whatever it was. I don't remember what it was.
Candy Crush.
No, I uninstalled that too.
TikTok.
You're jamming on TikTok. Hey guys,
TikTok
if you haven't followed Stacey on TikTok, check him out.
Yeah. I'm kicking ass. Taking names. I was. I don't know if I will still be, but we'll see.
They'll shut it down again.
I think somebody else bought it, so or took over. Hey, and they censor their lives pretty good. They'll kick you out and ban you.
I don't even know the acceptables and the not acceptables when it comes to TikTok.
It's a different program. I don't either. No, you're not supposed to smoke, even though I see everybody smoking. Because there's a lot of kids on there, so
Right.
it's a lot different rules. Even though there should be kids on this one too. On the vertical lives. But there's some suspicious activity on the verticals on YouTube. Very. There's a lot of great fishing channels on the TikTok. A lot of them are from YouTube.
I just never really. Well, I mean, I see some of them that I recognize, like some of the names,
Yeah.
but I've never gone on to watch any of the videos because I assume they're probably the same ones they put on YouTube.
Right. But there's a lot of people go live every day, every night. I don't know how you can do it every day. I just don't see it.
That's hard.
I got a lot of
I did.
time. But that's a lot of time.
I did it for a while. It's hard. Well, I guess I'm gonna move these rods around. They ain't getting no bites where they're at.
Hey, we got 14 people in.
Dang, we had like 3 a minute ago.
Nope, just
Welcome,
four.
everybody.
Just messing with you. Oh, we got Tony. Fourth Coast Outdoors. I haven't heard of that one.
Which one?
Fourth Coast
Yeah,
Outdoors. Haven't heard of that one before.
I'm just gonna bring that one in a little bit. I'm not gonna reel it all the way in.
Maybe
Maybe they're closer in. I did learn one thing here. You start reeling in, you better keep your bait up or you're gonna get snagged.
you're gonna get a tree stump.
Nada.
Not a bite one. I'm gonna reel mine in, I guess. We might try a different spot. This ain't working. Well, this should work out here once it gets darker, but it hasn't yet this year.
Try closer. I really need to do a video on these rod holders. I'm glad I made them as tall as I did, though. All right, I'm gonna run my other rods up really quick and grab my jacket.
On it. Hell, we caught 18. You know how those go. They'll be here and then they're gone. Hours later. The last night is full. Well, lots of coffee, no big ones. This night's better here in the next 2 days. Huh? I have a boat. Got a boat. Go out on get on them, but the big ones they in there like no, they're not. No, they're not. There is a there's a few, but small ones ain't gonna get no. Well, last week,
Okay, baits. There's the old fishing Hoosier. Crop, little shad head.
catfish,
Get that bait out there.
still more fish. Really had to make so sorry. I'll take it out. Water. Oh yeah. I do. I got a cat trying to catch the catfish. We got one out. I caught a couple. I caught a couple nice ones. Just a couple days. I wish to come back up in here.
go. 34. That's got to be the 30s here. This guy's always busy talking to somebody.
I know today. I'll bounce the right price.
Like, give another 2 or 3 weeks.
Tomorrow, yesterday we caught 10. Today we're going to out again. Come out again. Might catch 4.
Yeah,
Well, at least we're not in the frozen section.
yeah, that was kind of rough.
I believe it. I was out here when it was ice. The little openings over there, right? Head.
Yeah, I hope so.
It was warm. Yeah, warm. I'm warm. I'm
All right, I'm back. Went up there to get my coat, took my other stuff up there and forgot my coat. I'm like, you dummy, that's what you went up there for in the first place.
Sound like you got
Did you
stopped.
I did. I didn't give no stickers away though. I put them in my truck. Them things are gold, man.
Obviously. Somebody's putting them somewhere.
And in the
Truck
stalls in the
stop.
bathroom.
Oh, I thought I had a bite on that right rod.
Is that Rod that's in there? I don't have my glasses on. I can't see it.
That's Jose.
Oh, Jose.
Jose. Yeah, I don't see Rod.
I just see yellow and red. If I put my glasses on, I'll be able to see it.
I figure it's Jose.
I put my glasses on.
You'll look goofy. Put your glasses on.
It's fishing cooking with Jose.
Yeah, it
Hey,
is.
hey, hey. I can
Friend,
see
thank
now.
He's a more fishaholic than us, I think.
Yeah, that man fishes like nonstop. They caught a whole bunch of little catfish the other day. Some little yellow belly bullhead dudes.
I'm sure he cooked them up.
I've never tried to cook a bullhead, but I heard they're not very good. But I never tried one, so I don't know that for a fact.
I've heard the opposite. Heard they were good.
I guess it just depends on the person.
Probably
I've
depend
never
on.
tried.
Yeah,
I've never
probably,
tried them. So I can't.
probably depend on the person filleting them, I guess. They got a lot of mud in them, I imagine. That's why they call them mud cats.
All I know is we got no cats.
Or dogs.
Oh, they got.
Yep.
I don't know if I told you, but when I went up to do this top project, welcome in.
Oh, Todd. It's been a long time.
So I went to set the stupid tent up. I'm up there. There's nobody in the campground. And this guy pulls up. I'm like, shit. So I'm like, this dude's gonna sit here. So he gets out of his truck or whatever the heck it was. And then his dog jumps out. Not his dog. But I didn't need a stinking dog in my video. Then the guy wants to come over and talk, and I keep trying to tell him I'm trying to do this. You know, politely trying to say, go away so I can do this.
Right.
But he just wanted to take the hint. He just wanted to stay and talk. And I'm like, I really got to get this done because I got to go do a live stream. What's a live stream? Then I had to explain all that to him. He was like, okay. Then he starts talking to his dog, seeing if his dog's ready to go yet, and the dog just lays there. So he stayed. Like, go, dude.
That's good video material right there, I think.
So,
Oh, 26 likes.
all right.
Hey,
That's more than what I would.
that's way more than I figured. I didn't see nobody in there for the longest time.
Like, I didn't think there was 26 people to come through.
Yeah, I didn't either.
So this guy and his dog finally leaves. Which he's a nice guy, don't get me wrong. That's just how I was trying to do something. So he no sooner leaves, and another guy that I know that I run into fishing the local lakes pops up off of the lake off one of the trails. I'm like, damn it. I just want to do this video.
You're a popular guy, man.
You get to know people just from fishing the lakes, you know.
You're a famous YouTuber.
I don't know about famous, but a few people do notice me around here. They'll stop me at Walmart or the gas station. And they're like, hey, ain't you that guy? I'm like, yeah, I'm that guy. But it's kind of nice to be that guy, you know.
Hey, nobody watches me here, I don't think so.
Oh, you'd be surprised. You'd be
All
surprised.
good. I'm all good.
I'm surprised to see old Todd Project's in here. He's usually kind of busy at work.
Yeah. He had a minute, he says. We all know how the work is.
Yeah,
Keep
I
you busy.
agree with you there, Jose. Fishing's a nice sport to distract the mind and heart.
Oh, there's Jerry.
To make you sure, Jerry.
Welcome in, Jerry.
He's just on break. I figured he's working.
Yeah.
Well, don't feel bad. We're not working. I wish I was working because it would be sitting out here doing nothing. It's going to be getting dark on Stacee pretty soon. That wind's blowing good enough to start pushing my rods again. You know, I got that fancy umbrella and I didn't think to grab it. I could have put it on my chair like it's supposed to be. Of course, that window probably pulled and ruined it. The
Yeah.
things are cheap. I don't know how much they were regularly, but I got it for $3.50 on clearance. Walmart.
About $6, $8 maybe.
Well, I feel like I got a bargain. Buy one, get one free.
I had mine for a long time.
That's because you put it in your room somewhere and you forgot about it.
Yep, pretty much.
Jerry, did you ever get your stickers? If you did not, send me your Florida address and I'll send you some more. I sent Jerry stickers like a month and a half ago.
Hmm.
You know, it takes a month to get anything in the United States.
Weird.
I send
Thanks,
who
Todd.
was it? All right. Have a good day, buddy. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, appreciate it. Hope you can make it back out.
Yeah, I got them. Finally. I'm glad you got them.
Gotta get back at it.
That's crazy. Took a month and a half for him to get stickers.
That is a long time.
I bet I know it was at least a month.
I know mine get lost in the mail sometimes. I've sent several people some, and they just get lost in the mail.
TP out, he says. Hot projects. I miss Todd. He did some good videos. That video he did from when me, him, and Tony met up down in Kentucky, he had nothing to work with, and he made a really good video out of it. Now he deleted everything.
Got burnt out too quick.
Yeah, that's what it was. I think he had a little higher expectations than what he was doing.
Yeah, it's easier to get burnt out.
Of course, I do it. I mean, I'll be the first one to admit that I get burned out. I get burned out on doing live streams, and I get burned out on going fishing and not catching fish, and
Yeah.
then I get burned out just catching fish.
It happens.
So Jerry, you must have done it on your past show because I didn't see your past show. I jumped in there for a minute and I fell asleep. But I'm glad you did get them in finally. So next time I send some to Jamaica, I know to wait for a month and a half or two.
Send it early.
Yep.
I don't expect this until January.
Good. I'll tell you what, I'm thinking about lowering a stupid tripod down some more.
Order what?
Lowering this tripod some more because that sun's just in that really good spot. You guys are going to be crooked.
I could have walked to another spot by now.
Oh, that's much better. Well, our mail's not any better. Man, that's a lot better. And you can still see the rods. Cool. I've been struggling to read chat this whole time.
I can see mine since I got my camera pointed that way and reading it back behind it.
Oh, yeah, it's a lot easier. The only bad thing is I don't like about when it's behind it is if you're holding the fish up, you can't really see where you're at in the camera.
I haven't a clue.
So you don't know if you're like, your fish is actually in the camera halfway in or halfway out. Or
I know it's centered on my rods. That's about all I know.
But Jerry,
Yeah.
I'm glad you. Yes.
I'm glad Jerry come in.
Well, Jerry tries to make his way around.
Got a lot of people to watch.
Yeah, he does.
That's the thing. I can't keep up with it anymore. It's just too many people.
A year ago, it wasn't so hard.
Yeah, it's the bigger you grow, the more people you got to watch. And it gets bigger and more and more and more and more until eventually you just can't do nobody.
Yeah, I kind of feel bad because I'm like, I get people coming to watch my lives, and some of them I don't even know have channels or not.
Right.
Because I'm like, well, I'll go back and check you out afterwards, and then I forget about it because they don't leave a comment or anything. So it just goes poof.
Right.
But if anybody wants stickers, let Stacey know. He'll be happy to send you some stickers out.
Man.
And if you'd like to become a member, we both have memberships for 99 cents, and that includes a sticker as well. Membership just helps pay for the stickers and the postage. That's honestly really all it does.
Pretty much, yeah. It's a little bit of help.
One I caught the other day was
Catching some fish would help us a lot too.
I appreciate the support. Really.
Hey, to me, just to have the people in is worth it.
Right. That's true too. Yeah.
Because they could just like boogie onto somewhere else. I don't, you know, you want a sticker? I'll send you a sticker. No big deal.
You want to see somebody struggle? Watch us now.
That's it.
I'm sure that's typical for most people.
Oh yeah.
Normally this time of year, I got to hit 10, 15 different spots. Just keep on moving. Ain't no sitting still.
I don't have that many spots around me to try, so
Right. I don't have a whole lot, just whatever's on this bank in the park here. Don't believe there's any fish in the Little River besides crappie and bass.
yeah, that's kind of like how my little local river is. It's like I know there's catfish and bass and bluegill or crappie. I don't know about catfish. I know I said catfish, but
It probably is somewhere. Probably not very many. I've never caught a catfish in a creek.
I know years ago they used to catch catfish in there, but you haven't heard anybody catching catfish for a long time out of there.
Right.
But gar will come up in there, but I don't know where the gar come from.
The river.
But there's nothing that's around that would even connect to like a big river.
They find a way. They can go pretty shallow. They can stay on the bank for a long time too and just sit there.
Because I never knew there was gar in there. And then one day I'm like, what the heck is that? And I looked at it, as a couple big old gar jumping on stuff on top of the water.
Yeah. Yeah, they have to be on top of the water. They have to be out of the water a certain amount of time. They can go pretty shallow.
I mean, they're not huge. I haven't seen a huge gar, but probably a couple feet.
Right.
Man, I don't really want to redo this video. I'm going to have to.
Happens.
But I may do it.
Kind of reminds me of my video card. Should I replace the darn thing? It's got to be getting over a year or two old.
Oh, mine's a couple years old.
They don't
My
last
video
forever.
cards will go.
Yeah, they don't last forever.
I just reformat them and throw them back in.
Yeah.
I should say format them, not reformat them.
I haven't formatted mine. Still working. We'll see. As soon as I get a good video and then it's messed up, I'll be like, oh crap, yeah.
I had that happen once, and I threw that card away real quick.
It's like,
I was like, come on, that was good stuff on that.
I've had the cat delete videos, put them in the recycling bin at home, and then delete them accidentally, recycle bin. It's like, I didn't put it in there, the cat did. Yeah. Blame the cat. So now
It's going to get dark on you pretty soon, ain't it?
no, the sun's not down yet.
All right, good deal.
Ain't that weird? Ain't
It
like I'm
is, 'cause
getting, ain't like I'm catching anything, but I'm glad that sun's staying up higher.
well,
It does.
pretty like, was it like March 17th or something's when daylight savings time is?
I don't know. I guess.
Or is it March 14th? St. Patrick's Day is March 17th.
Yeah. Every year. We're green.
But soon it'll be 7:30, 8:30.
Yeah. It's gonna spring back.
No, you
Right
spring
now,
forward.
yeah, spring forward. Yeah. Not spring back. Spring back sounds right though.
You fall back and you spring forward.
Yep.
Which they need to get rid of daylight savings time completely anyway.
I wish we'd go back to Indiana Eastern time. Be done with that. Screws me over.
Yeah, I guess depending on where you live there, I mean, that could really mess with you.
Yeah.
Because, like, if you work in one part of Indiana and you live in the other part,
Yep, that's screw you.
like, hey, it's 6 o'clock. No, it's 7 o'clock.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're going, you're going down south, it goes back an hour.
I know when we went to, was it Holiday World?
Yep.
Like the hotel we were at, it was an hour behind Holiday World.
Yep.
Even though we were only a couple miles apart.
They always had a different time than us. They were on Eastern time, and we were just on regular Indiana time.
Was regular Indiana time Central time?
No, it's supposed to be Eastern, but we didn't switch. So some people switched.
That sounds confusing.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It is confusing. Some people are switching, some people aren't.
It's like, how could you ever be on time? So I was looking at the Bass Pro Shop website, and I seen that they had those Bobby Garlands for like $2.19.
All right.
Is that the ones that you got?
Yep. Except for I bought the 50 packs. Monkey milk and blue ice. If I start catching them on another color, I'd try that. But the Thunder Cricket, I hear, is good for a lot of people.
I haven't seen that one.
I've never had much luck with other than those two colors. That's just usually favorite, no matter where I've been. Hard to pass up monkey milk of anything, really. Monkey milk, swim bait, gonna be gold.
Yeah, because it looks more like a book.
Looks like a darn shad.
But I only had one bite on that stupid swim bait.
Missed him.
I give if I cast 50 times and I don't get a bite, I give up.
Yeah, right. I'm not much of a caster.
That's kind of like going to the casino. You spend 50 times and you don't get a hit. You give up and go home.
You're thinking, well, unless you just think there's fish there.
Well, I know there's fish. Just when they don't want to bite, you're throwing the wrong color. You're not the right depth. Or you're doing something wrong.
Just doing something wrong.
And Rod will tell you. I mean, I fish side by side with something different. He's catching them, and I'm using
Yep.
something totally different color, and they'll catch the crap out of them. I won't get but 2 or 3.
Yeah, they get finicky. They're kind of a finicky. They either hit everything or just pick and choose.
or I'll be using a bigger bait. He's using a smaller bait, and he'll tear him up on that smaller bait, and I can't touch him.
Yep. They key in on what they want.
I mean, I've seen a jig head make a difference. Color of a jig head.
Yeah.
Well, that's like Big Catch Fishing Mississippi. He uses everything with like a silver or just a lead head. He doesn't use colored heads.
That's pretty much what I do. I hear you catch more bass with just a lead head.
And I always end up using those chartreuse heads. Or yellow, whatever I call it, chartreuse color. Yellow.
Bright color.
Yep.
I've always had luck with white. Crappie has always been white for me. We only caught them on white curly tails forever.
And I've done good with those chartreuse Mr. Twister curly tail kind of dudes.
Right. Pretty much same thing. I don't think I've caught a fish on a chartreuse curly tail, but I have mixed them in with white, so I have a chartreuse white. Anything you put add in with a chartreuse, it comes off onto it.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really bad too. It's like what do they make that out of?
Well, I thought about making some soft plastics, but I got looking at how much it costs just to get the molds. They're outrageous.
Yeah. The guy started his company on TikTok and he spent $1,400. He's trying to make a go at it, but yeah, it's just you got to get people going in. You got to have good customer service. You're going to lose money at first.
Yeah, because I mean, I looked at it just because I was just gonna make my own for me, but I was like, okay, the mold for it is $100+, and that's just it for one.
Right.
Then you got to buy the injectors, and the plastic's not all that. The Polisol. There's actually a place here in the town, a couple towns from me, that makes plastic bait. Makes the plastic for it.
Get into a lot of money doing that stuff.
That wouldn't be bad. I could just go through and get the plastisol.
Don't take long though. See them just
No.
microwave it and throw it in there, and that's about all they do. I mean, it's just nothing to it.
Then you got to buy, if you want to put flakes or whatever, you got to buy the little flakes, which they're not that bad, $7 or $8 per bottle, but depending on what colors you want, that could get expensive.
You get a bunch of baits, but I don't know exactly what your put out is on it. I guess you could keep getting them forever though.
Until you get tired of fishing that bait.
But you can really experiment. You can really experiment with colors.
Yep. Shoot, in a gallon of that stuff would last you forever.
I kind of like the two-tone. Yeah. One color on bottom, one color on top. They only see the bottom normally, so you know how that goes.
Yeah, I don't know how they make the two tones. It's almost like they'd have to inject part of it and then inject the other part, and hopefully they put it together.
Well, I don't know how that's what I buy from Bobby Girl is that two-tone stuff. But I've seen them in other bait companies too. A lot of minnows have a stripe in them.
Yep.
Or a lot of fish have stripes in them too. So.
But yeah, I just had it was a thought. I checked into it, but I don't feel that it's feasible.
A little pricey. I'd say the sinker molds are cheaper.
They are, but they're
but
time you buy lead.
The lead's not.
Because I looked if you look on Amazon and look for lead, it's like $5 a pound.
I wouldn't have no time to do all that stuff. Fly tying, all that. I don't have enough time to do all that.
And if you sit there and you buy a pound of lead, you can actually go buy the sinkers cheaper than what you're buying the lead for to make the sinker.
Nope, not at all. Not even a bite.
Give them a sticker.
Give him a sticker. Scotty ain't the only one with an audience.
Andy's live.
Did he go live? I seen that. I thought he went live. Or if he's in the boat.
I doubt it.
Could be.
Big Catch Mississippi just dropped a video.
I just dropped a video. What are you talking about?
Hey, and I went up like 3 subscribers. Woohoo!
They must have seen this live.
I figure that's a good reason to unsubscribe. On May 12th, 2025, to improve your earning potential, we will add auto slots on top of the manually existing videos. You can choose to continue managing your videos or add slots.
What does that mean?
That's in YouTube Studios.
What that means, though.
I think that means
What
they're
do you
going to
mean?
add or more ads to your video.
Go ahead. What's it make a difference? Ain't nobody
It ain't
watching them
gonna
after the first couple of weeks.
Yeah, and you know they're only going to watch the first 2 or 3 minutes of the video anyway and click off of it.
Yep.
Because we all know that people not sit there and just watch videos.
That's everybody's video, man. That's everybody's. I've talked
I
to
click
several
on
people.
If I click on a video, good odds are I'm going to watch at least 90% of it. Or I'll get up and walk away and just let it play and do whatever I'm doing.
Unless you fall asleep. And you're definitely
Or
going to watch it all.
Hey, I watch a lot of videos while I'm sleeping.
Me too. Me too. I'm up late at night. Only time I get to watch them. But now I'm going to quit watching videos and I'm going to get up early in the morning. I'm doing some fishing.
It's getting to be that time now.
Yep.
Another 2 weeks. It'll be nice in the morning. You can't get up.
I'll be hitting it hard.
I just get tired of fishing the same spots all the time. But when minnows become available, it's on.
Well, you can't buy minnows right now?
I can, but I got to drive 20 miles out of my way.
Right. Yeah, I just had to go to the next town, but not that I've used minnows.
Actually, it's probably 15 miles each way, so it's probably 30 miles.
I just use creek chubs. Shiners. They work really good.
I'm gonna try to get some this year.
Those work really well.
I have caught creek chubs out of this lake.
That's interesting. Means there's got to be a creek around there somewhere.
Yeah, there's something that feeds it.
Yeah.
I mean, I've caught them in the cast net, but I mean, I've still caught them.
Right. Oh, you did catch something in a cast net.
I did.
Yeah, you can find those. Those are great catfish bait, too.
I've caught crappie with the cast net. Caught bluegill with the cast.
They're a lot smaller, so you don't have to cut them as much.
Shoot, just use them dude's hole.
Yeah, you can use them live if you want. Yeah, I always cut them. So that gets more scent in the water.
'Cause I know I did catch one on the cast and I brought it over here. I was up a little bit farther. I had something just tanked it and wrapped me up as soon as he hit it. So I must have been right by a log.
Bass, catfish, everything hit that damn thing. Supposedly
It's
carp
hard to-
even.
I don't know if
Drum.
there's any.
You ain't got no carp in that place?
I don't think so. I mean, I've never seen anybody catch one. Supposedly there was some drum caught out of here, but I ain't never personally seen anybody catch a drum.
I think if there's a creek in there, there's all kinds of stuff in that.
But it all depends on where the creek starts.
So, do you have any white bass runs going through there?
No.
Because they'll be going into the creeks or whatever in the spring.
No, and to catch white bass, you'd have to go to the St. Francis River, which is a long river. It actually starts. It might start off of here. This might be one of the starts of the St. Francis. But there's a big dam, so they can't like come up.
Right. They'll be at the dam then, yeah.
Because I know no, maybe this is the Black River or the Big River. Anyway, this starts one of the rivers.
Man, our chat's going out of control.
Yeah, it ain't moved.
What the heck?
Well, we still have 5 people listening, though. Say nothing.
Or not catching anything.
Yep.
Well, you'll get compliments of your rod holders.
Hey, they are nice rod holders. I need to do a video on them. I guess I should do it like from the beginning. Why you don't really have to, I guess. Like buy the whole pipe and cut the pipe. Because if not, you can make like a 2-minute video out of making it rod holder.
Maybe that'll work. 2 minutes.
Because I mean, it's literally all it takes to make those rod holders. Once you get everything cut, might only take a minute.
Bob and Doreen Fishing, you're doing a fine job. I appreciate it, guys.
Thanks.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, we just figured nobody's here, so we're just talking like we would talk any other time.
Yep, it sure is.
Kind of go everywhere.
Waiting on that evening bite. It's almost 6 o'clock here. Sun still ain't down.
4:45.
Yep, 5:15 here.
It's nice to see you guys in. I haven't seen you in before.
I don't think I have either.
Smash that thumbs up if you don't mind. Just fishing to us. That's it. We don't claim to be catching channels. Stacey, on the other hand, he usually catches a couple. Me, I just fish.
I'm ready for spring, that's for sure.
I should have named my channel Just Fishing Adventures.
I bet that one's had Just Fishing.
Probably.
I think I've heard of that one before. I'm pretty sure I've heard that one before. His name may have been Justin, too. Justin Fishing.
Your bodyguard
Just Fishing.
Some people
Having fun? It's what counts. Exactly.
That's it. Out in the wilderness doing absolutely nothing.
No, I did see that crane nab a fish over there. That was interesting.
Maybe that's where you need to be fishing in. There's usually some eagles flying around. I haven't seen the eagles today.
There is over here too, but they've never flown low enough where I can actually see them. Just the head.
Right. They usually stay on the other side of the lake over here.
what they do here on the other side of the river. They probably are in a big sycamore tree, I imagine. The biggest one over there, probably. Nesting. I did see them on the small river one day, and they were like really low in the trees. 2 of them.
I mean, a river or lake's definitely the best place for them to be. They can get food, they can hide.
I imagine they're grabbing squirrels and rabbits. I'm sure they grab fish too if they need to. Right on, Bob and Doreen.
He's a good dictator. He's a good dictator.
And Scotty's got some people right next to him.
Actually, they're a good ways down.
Well, they pick up real well.
Yeah, they're just loud. That guy's always loud.
Oh, you ran into him before then.
Oh yeah, he's down here fishing a lot for crappie. He knows everything.
He knows everything.
Yeah. Just ask him to tell you. I know my hands are getting cold.
Mine have been. I've got gloves on even.
I got gloves on, but they're thin.
I got the paper thin ones though.
Yeah, mine's pretty much about the same.
Gorilla Max gloves ain't bad though.
Yeah, these is just Amazon. I tear up gloves all the time, so I just started buying them from Amazon. They were cheaper.
Keeps it warm anyway. Warmer than what it would be without it.
Well, it's great to see Bob and Doreen, and I always like to see new people.
Yeah, that's always good. Get the same old people. It's like, man, nobody new's coming in.
And you get some channels like Cindy's, and there's constantly new people in there.
Well, I can understand that being vertical.
Yeah. On horizontals, it's hard to get new people.
I think you'll get probably the older crowd on the horizontal now, which is definitely what you want because they will watch longer.
I agree.
They will definitely watch longer, and they're not all about the being nasty and stuff. Come on, fishing.
I don't know if they're going to bite.
Yeah, I don't know either, man. Too cold to stay the night.
Yeah, and I got to be to work in the morning, so.
I'm glad I'm wearing my coat.
Yeah, I'm glad I put mine on because that wind that's still nice, but that wind it's a cold wind.
I wore my long johns. And just the other day, it was hot. Even at nighttime, it was kind of warm. I was like, God, crazy. Because everyone got everything moved. Wife and kids went over today to finish unpacking. That's a lot of work there too. To me, that's more work.
I agree.
You're never undone unpacking. Luckily, she packed everything up good, so not a whole lot got broken. Hopefully not.
And they changed our hours at work. Now they want us to stay at 8 o'clock.
Oh, that ain't good.
Now they're cutting hours and got rid of the dish position for the night shift, but they made everybody else work a half hour later. So you tell me where that makes any sense.
That don't make no sense.
You're still paying the same amount of time, but you've got 3 people doing the one person's job. So you're paying 3 people extra to stay there for a half hour apiece. It does not make any sense to me at all.
Hope this is the last cold day.
Oh, they changed my Did they? They did. I wonder if they just goofed up and put the wrong thing in here. Because if I'm looking at this right, they've only got me working a double on Saturday and 5 to 1:30 on Sunday.
Oh, they'll call you. Don't worry.
So I might be able to make Sunday show.
Well, there you go.
I just have to fish that one lake that I fish a whole lot during the summertime that I don't catch fish at.
One lake you catch them at sometimes. Oh, the one with weeds in it.
Yeah, the one with the weeds in it's the one I'm
Well,
gonna have
I was
to fish.
just at Sam's Club and got snagged up on something on one rod. The other two had lots and lots of moss on them, green as could be. So there's weeds down there like crazy. They never even died.
No, that's how it is over there too. You can just see the mounds of weeds starting up already.
Yeah. Like one warm day, and they're back. Weeds are back. That's why sometimes I think it's really deep in some spots, and other spots I don't think it's very deep because the weeds are catching it and it ain't falling.
Well, that lake that I fished for trout in, like right there where I fish at, it's like 6 or 8 foot deep. But you'll see that moss come all the way up the top.
It's crazy. That's a lot of weeds.
That whole lake in the summertime will be full of nothing but weeds.
Yeah, maybe need to do something about that. That's a lot.
They put there's tons of grass carp in there, but they only eat so much of it.
Right. It's an issue. I went somewhere. There was a hydrilla out the wahoo. You could hardly fish anything.
And that's what this is. It's a hydrilla, I guess. It grows up off the bottom.
That stuff goes crazy.
This lake here used to be full of hydrilla and lily pads. And they came in at one point and put some sort of chemical in the water, and it killed off all the lily pads in the hydrilla, which hurt the fishing.
Yeah, it does. You can't fish at all with all that stuff in there. I mean,
no, you had a path that you could get out to the channel, and you could go left or right in the channel.
yeah,
Now you couldn't fish for nothing.
Eventually, places are covered with that, and you can't do nothing after that.
And now you can't catch any big fish in here because all the big fish have been caught out. I mean, there's a few big ones here and there, but not like it used to be.
Not like it used to be. There's fish to be had somewhere. I know fishing here is not what it used to be. I hear stories. Mostly trout liners.
Yep.
Pulling fish out left and right. And I'm like, I wonder why there ain't no fish now. They were pulling out big ones and eating them and pulling the small ones out. I mean, a bunch all the time, all summer long, all fall, all spring.
That's just like this guy down here that knows everything. He swears up and down there's blue cats in here. They ain't blue cats, they're big male channel cats.
Yeah, exactly. I get
There ain't
that a
no
lot.
there ain't no blue cats in here.
I get that all the time here. Get it all the time. Big male channel cat looks like a blue cat because they're mainly grayish blue.
Yep. I mean, they look totally different if you actually look at it.
Yeah, I've definitely got to look sometimes. I mean, I'm like looking. I'm hoping because I keep hearing people say they got blue cat. Now there is blue cats in this river, way, way, way down south, and they go, and there's a couple more dams in between that. So
Yeah, when you get dams, that stops all the fish from coming up.
pretty much. Now, Asian carp, they make their way around anything. Gar, they make their way around anything. I'm assuming goby fish do, and I've never seen one of those. But
Yeah,
those
I'm going.
are bad news too. Definitely the
You know,
Asian carp.
we're starting to get some of that snakehead infestation in one of our lower rivers.
Really?
It goes into one of our lakes, which goes into the St. Francis River, which I fish a lot, and it comes all the way up here.
How the hell they get in there is what I'm wondering.
That things can walk on land.
Obviously, they walked.
They walk from rivers to ponds.
Yeah.
You know, and as we've talked about before, is birds will pick up stuff and they drop eggs or whatever else, and there you go.
That's a lot of it right there, probably. Birds, ducks, geese, big old cranes. They got the webbed feet, so they pick everything up.
Yep.
Well, I think I'm gonna call it a night.
That
Almost
sounds good
6 o'clock,
to me.
and I'm
I
about
ain't
frozen.
I ain't doing no good either, so I'm good with that. So everybody, thanks for watching your Sunday night bites. We didn't have no bites, but check us out on Stacee channel next Sunday, probably about the same time, around 2 o'clock Stace's time, 1 o'clock. Well, I won't be on at 1 o'clock because I'll still be at work. But thank you guys for coming in. We'll see you on the next live stream. Stacee, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
And we will catch you guys next time.
Peace out. See you then. Bye.